it's still one of those things that bugs you and it hurts and will do for the rest of time. But that's sport, isn't it? Why did we not win the World Cup? Well, we lost a game to England. And why did we lose to England? I've reflected on that quite a lot since it's happened. We'd already won 2 World Cups in a row. What we're trying to do had never been done before, and with success comes a little less desperation, a bit of a perfect storm really. We played South Africa first up, got that job done, had lesser opponents after that, so that mental side of the game didn't come into it. Then we had a massive build-up into Ireland, and that was a game that had everybody on the edge of their seat. When we won that and won it so comfortably, I think subconsciously, I think all of us may have just relaxed a little bit, let go 2% of that desperation that we had, and it's not something that you do deliberately, it just happens, I think. And then of course we played England, who were waiting for two and a half years to play this one game, and very, very desperate, right up, 100%. And if we're at 92%, that's a big shift. And they came at us and played well and deserved to win. And I looked at myself, and maybe my messages during the week weren't on the money the way they could have been from a mental point of view, knowing that we've just come off a big win against Ireland and knowing what we were going into. We selected a team that wanted to attack and dominate the line-outs, and unfortunately that didn't happen. England's line-out on the day was outstanding, and so then we were asked to defend a lot, and whilst we did really well, both teams scored 1 try each. They were going forward for most of the game. So it made it tough, and then of course on top of that we gave away some silly penalties, and we just couldn't get the momentum back to get it done. So a lot of good learnings for those guys that will carry on within the All Blacks, the players themselves. They'll be experiencing something they've never felt before, because the pain of it is real. What I was really proud about was how the boys coped with it, how they showed their character in defeat, and I think that's important. And they came out and played really well, I thought, against Wales. At the end of the day, we lost one game, and it won't define us, but it'll certainly shape us. That's going to be important going forward, that it's no longer me, I should say. They bottle that pain and make sure it's used in helping them become even more successful than they have been.